Hi, and welcome to this video where we are going to work on the muscle that supports the inside of the foot, the medial arch of the foot. So this exercise can be helpful if you have problems like dropped arches where the foot is kind of rolled in, maybe bunions where the big toe is pressed across, and various other foot ailments which may benefit from improving the strength and control and activation of your foot core, the intrinsic muscles of your foot. So these are the muscles that support the foot, support the arches when you are walking, jumping, running, so that you can land and absorb weight more efficiently. So this exercise, we're going to press down through the base of the big toe. So you can start this in sitting just to get kind of coordinated with it. Press down through the base of the big toe. Maybe spread the feet as wide as possible, spread the toes as wide as possible. And then while you're pressing down through the base, I'm going to lift the other toes. Okay, so keep pressing down, lift the other toes, and then coming down again. Lift and come down again. If you take your fingers and let them have a bit of a feel in the inside of the arch as you lift second, third, fourth, fifth toes, you should feel some work along the inside of the arch here. Okay, so you can carry on with this 10, 15 times to just get used to it, get more of a sense of connection, being able to do that movement and get that muscle activating. And you're really trying to keep this big toe down, keep it long. No movement at the knee or the hip as we're doing this. And then we can go into something a bit more functional. So go into standing, feet next to each other. We'll lift and spread our toes. As we do that, that movement, the toe moving across, is the kind of main movement that gets our abductor hallucis working. So start it off in this position, then press down through the big toe, down through the base of the big toe, root down through the center of the heel as we lift the lateral foretoes. And then come down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I'll show you from the side. We do here, press down, lift and lower, lift. And it's just in here we've got some work going on. And what you can then go on to do, once you're feeling comfortable with that, and if you want to progress yourself even further, is stand on the edge of a step, and with the big toe loading through this big toe side of the foot, so through the center of the heel, and then all the way along down the first metatarsal through the big toe, and the little toes are hanging off the side. You can lift and just gently kind of turn the foot, so the sole of the foot is trying to face outwards a little bit, and then lower down so it comes down. So as well as working the inside arch of the foot here, we're also working the perineal muscles that help to support the outside of the foot. So if you've got problems with ankle sprains, this can also be a helpful thing to do. And you could do this just with the foot raised up on a step like this, or if you have a step at home you can stand on, you can go into doing it with both feet perhaps next to each other, and then maybe lifting the other foot off. So with all of these, you want to be doing enough to feel some work, enough to feel a little bit of ache through the arch, aiming for 10 to 15 repetitions at a time, a few times each day. Okay, good luck.